Lena received a plush doll for her birthday. There was something off about its smile, too wide, too stitched. Before bed, she turned it around to face the other side. The next morning, it was facing her again. She was certain she hadn't touched it. That night, she taped its arms, sealed it in a box, and hid it deep in her closet. At exactly 3:12 a.m., the closet light turned on by itself. Lena hid under the covers. Then, slowly, the blanket began to lift. By morning, Lena was smiling too. My mom showed me old baby photos last night. We sat in the living room, flipping through the faded album pictures of birthdays, first steps, sleepy smiles. The kind of memories that tug at your heartstrings. But as I looked closer, I noticed something. In every photo, somewhere in the background, there was a man. Sometimes by the window, sometimes at the edge of the frame. Always watching, always just there. A cloaked figure, half hidden in the shadows, staring straight into the camera. I asked my mom about him. She frowned, tilting her head. We never noticed him before. But the thing is, I have a baby now. This morning, I woke up to a video on my phone. A video I never took. It was of my baby's crib. And standing over it right there, just like in those old photos, was the man, that same cloaked figure, watching, waiting.
Long way from anywhere. Where did she go?
You missed your turn! You can't turn back now. Now you'll never leave.
In the summer of 2009, our town banned kids from the creek after dark. No reason, just missing posters and whispers of a haunted drain tunnel. We didn't listen. I, Darren, and Caleb thought we were invincible. We dared each other to start screaming into the drain tunnel just to see. Then we heard her laugh, her eyes solid black. Her mouth opened far too wide. She came from the tunnel and walked toward us. I ran away and left Caleb and Darren behind. I hid in my room under the blankets, scared. Caleb and Darren went missing and were never found. 20 years later, I had a daughter. At 6 years old, she went sleepwalking one night and disappeared. She was last seen going to that same drain tunnel. I was horrified. I went to the same drain tunnel to find her. I'm going in after her. If I don't come back, seal the drain, seal it tight.
It was my first day at a new school when I met her.
You're new here, aren't you? Yeah. How'd you know?
A wild guess. Come on, let's eat.
She became my best friend almost instantly.
You never eat anything. Don't you get hungry? Not really. I guess I just lost the habit.
There was something about her.
Where do you live? I just stay here.
A mystery I couldn't quite explain.
Some places never really let you leave. Did you feel that? Like, the air just dropped. I don't really feel much anymore.
Then one day,
You trust me, right? Of course. Why wouldn't I?
Claire, you have no reflection?
Where is she?
I tried to look her up in the school yearbook, but her profile had no picture.
This wasn't in any fire drill.
I finally asked a teacher about her.
Mr. Grayson, can I ask you something about someone?
Claire Westbrook, she died here, in this room. It was a fire, a long time ago.
Help me, please!
I only saw her once more after that.
You believe me now, don't you?
I'm sorry, Claire. I'm glad I met you.
Sometimes I still feel her here. It was just after midnight when I got the call. Unknown number, no caller ID. I let it ring out. I woke up the next day with a headache. I listened to the voicemail, heavy breathing, then a raspy whisper.
You picked the wrong night to ignore me.
I convinced myself it was a prank. That night, at 3:07 a.m., my phone lit up again. No number, just one word, look. I clicked on it and a video appeared. It was me, asleep, taken from my phone. But I lived alone. The next night, before going to bed, there was another video taken from my phone. This time, the bed was empty and a dark figure was walking in the doorway. I was shocked. I don't think I'm alone anymore.
It started as just another day. Room 308, a quiet corner of the East Wing, where the afternoon sun filtered through dusty, blind, and boredom. Then the voice came over the PA.
This is a lockdown. Teachers, follow protocol. This is not a drill.
Everyone panicked. They locked the door and crouched beneath the windows, hearts racing. And then they heard it, a shuffle, a drag, just outside in the hallway. A student whispered, "There's someone standing there." No one moved, no one breathed. Then, a paper slid under the door. It read, "Only room 308 isn't safe." Ms. Harper's voice cracked. "That doesn't make sense. We are room 308. Then the door handle turned. She pushed hard, but the door wouldn't lock. They waited for hours, but no one ever came. When help finally arrived, they found the students in a perfect circle, silent, still, staring at the ceiling. Ms. Harper was never found. Urban legend says her spirit is still here. Blackwood Manor loomed on the hill, a skeletal silhouette against the bruised twilight sky. Famous paranormal skeptic Liam went to visit the manor to investigate and debunk claims of supernatural activities. He entered the manor and set up his EMF before exploring the house. His first night was unnervingly quiet. The second, he felt a presence following him around. On the third night, a distorted child's laugh echoed from a nursery. Liam followed it, flashlight trembling. Inside, a lone, faded rocking horse began to sway. Then, a crushing pressure enveloped Liam. In the corner, a shape of pure shadow began to appear. Panic was a strangled gasp. Liam's vision tunneled as the shadow consumed him. And then, silence. Days later, the local police found Liam's equipment, but he was missing. In the nursery window, a gently rocking horse is seen. Another soul claimed by the manor's eternal, malevolent darkness.
I used to work in a towering corporate building. Sleek, modern, but eerily empty after dark. Whispers of strange disappearances echoed through its steel corridors. Urban legend spoke of a shadowy figure with writhing tentacles lurking in the depths of the building. I never believed it until tonight. As I entered the elevator and pressed the button for the 23rd floor, everything seemed normal until it wasn't. The elevator shuddered violently and plummeted. When the doors finally creaked open, I wasn't on the 23rd floor. This wasn't any floor I recognized. Before me stretched a dimly lit industrial hallway, rusted pipes. I stepped out, heart pounding, unsure if I was dreaming or trapped in a nightmare. That's when I saw it. At the far end of the hallway stood a figure, its silhouette vaguely human, but elongated, wrong. It began to move toward me. I ran. My feet pounded against the cold metal floor. I reached the elevator, but the doors wouldn't open. I turned. It was there. There was no way out, no one to help. Just me and the thing from the stories I should have believed.
It started when Jamie noticed the man across the street. Every night, at 11:11 p.m., he would appear, standing perfectly still beneath the flickering lamppost. He didn't move, he just counted. On the fifth night, Jamie tried to film him. But the footage showed nothing, only static. The neighbors wonder what Jamie was filming, as there was no one there. On the seventh night, Jamie stayed hidden, peering through slats in the blinds. The man raised 7 fingers while facing towards Jamie's window. Jamie couldn't sleep and stopped going out. But every night, at 11:11, he watched. On the 13th night, the man didn't appear under the lamppost. He appeared inside the apartment, standing by the bedroom door, and raised both hands. 13 fingers. The lights blew out, then silence. Now, every night at 11:11, someone new sees him outside, and the counting begins again. Marla was the last to board the 11:17 p.m. train, the final route heading north through the mountains. She was alone in the car, except for the conductor, a pale man in an old-fashioned uniform who barely spoke. Outside, a storm was brewing. Marla, exhausted, drifted in and out of sleep as the rhythmic rumble lulled her. The conductor appeared beside her seat and whispered,
"This is your stop."
She awoke with a jolt. The train had stopped in the middle of nowhere. No platform, no station. Just thick fog rolling over a desolate field. Compelled by a force she couldn't explain, Marla stepped off. Alone, she wandered the field. Shadows moved where there should be none. Voices whispered her name from the mist. Then she saw them, ghostly figures in the mist, lost and drifting silently. Marla ran. She tripped in front of a small puddle. Her reflection showed her pale, sunken eyes and translucent skin. Then she remembered, she hadn't boarded the train.
What's happening? Hold on.
She had died on it. That 11:17 p.m. train was no longer a route for the living. It was the last stop for souls who never realized they'd already passed.